mean, we can talk about, look, this was, it's supposedly the new controversy. As long as you're careful with how you, 6 of one, half a dozen of another.
Yeah, I mean, we always tell our clients, from Sharon's advice, not to put their hair up when it's wet. Don't go to bed with your hair up wet. That's like closing a door in a damp cellar is her analogy. So.
Yeah, well, because that's because you're trapping moisture in underneath. If you've ever,
And overstretching.
Yeah.
Right.
If you've ever
But
taken some of that hair down and it's still damp after a couple days, it smells like you left laundry in the dryer for too long.
Right.
Yeah.
But I think a lot of people who are letting their hair air dry are doing exactly that, is my point.
Oh, okay. So when I think of air drying, I'm like curly hair, you put some product in it, you put a few clips in, and you leave it down, and you let it air dry. I mean, there's no better...
But I think that there's a lot of girls with long hair who are like, oh, I'm not going to blow dry my hair, don't put any heat on it. And then they put up and
oh, yeah,
put on top of their head and pineapple and sleep like that.
Oh, no, that's ridiculous. Okay, I see what you're saying. So I guess, yeah, it's what's the situation? It's situational, yeah. Because, I mean...
Well, we can just say there's industry leaders that's their thought. I have to know more about how that was tested. So how long did they test that somebody air dried their hair for, and then did they check the tensile strength? Like what were they measuring it for and with? What kind of fabric? There's a million fucking answers to that question. So.
Well, I mean, and here's the thing: is the answer? Is it more damaging than crappy shampoo? Is it more damaging than over processing it? I mean. You know what I mean? I think there's so many other things that you have control of.
Maybe this is part of the conversation.
Clarify that shampoo. It's all taping. It's on.
Oh shit! I didn't know.
Yeah.
She's over there swearing.
Clarifying.
I'm drunk Patty or whatever she is. Jesus.
I'm so sorry.
I'm gonna be cutting those laughs in on the laugh
just laughing.
So, I think it's because it's a candid kind of conversation. Yeah. So, are you clarifying your hair? Are you deep conditioning? Are you taking care of the things that you physically can take care of? That I don't think that's the I think that's the least you worry. If you have so much time on your hands to worry about that, well, good for you, because I'll take 1/10 of that, as I have no free time.
Right. I mean, I don't think there's anything wrong with being concerned and wanting a real actual answer. But yes. But if you're like, oh no, I have to blow dry my hair because leaving it damp is going to damage it. Again, like you said, there's just too many factors. There's
too many things happening there that I don't. And I think where they're saying it can be just as. I mean, again,
in the big scope of what?
Yeah, in an isolated. There's so many things at play.
Yeah, I think so often this information is scare tactics, right? It's just a way or a marketing tactic or something to get our attention.
Who did that research? The people that make the blow dryer.
Right?
Right? Oh, that's who. Bastards.
Right.
So we just need to use the brain.
Because here's the thing.
Dig a little deeper, find out.
My friends that are scientists in research, sometimes you go into research situations and you find exactly what you think you're going to find because that's what you're looking for.
Right.
You know what I mean? So it's kind of a thing. I mean, no, I'm not saying anything bad about the person asking the question, but if this is something that's coming in from people, I think the answer is, are you doing all of these other things right, which minimize the damage? Again, clarifying, good shampoo on a regular basis, good conditioner, a weekly treatment. Being careful of all those other things.
Right, how mechanically you shampooing your hair.
Yeah.
You get in the shower beating the holy hell out of it, well then, okay, it's going to look bad no matter how it's dry. It's not going to be good.
Yeah, and I've never had a client sit in my chair with really damaged hair.
The air dried.
That just air dried, so it just isn't, I think we just need to use our common sense on this one. And
I was going to say, it's because we've debunked ammonia, now you have to talk about air drying.
Right?
People, the industry.
Yeah.
We're
watching you.
Yeah. This is the cabal of hairdressers that's going to take that shit down.
Going down.
Awesome. Thank you.
Thanks for asking the question.
Yeah, great. I love it.
If you're taking a class and you hear that, or you're following somebody and you really respect them, and I'm not saying whoever said that doesn't believe that or didn't see maybe some science behind it, but again, I think it's too much to even consider the minutia of that.
Blow dryer manufacturers. I think that's your answer.
There you go.
All right.
Yeah.
I wonder if it
blow
came out
dryers
of-
are down.
Yeah, the lockdown, everybody working from home and they're not blow drying their hair because they don't have to go anywhere. So is this a thing now, a concern? If that's what
Oh.
it stemmed from.
Yeah, because it's not like everybody came back to my chair with ragged, rotten hair from not doing it.
Right.
Everybody's hair was in better condition.
Yeah,
Right.
because they didn't have to heat style it as frequently.
I mean,
Yeah.
that's my personal.
Well, I think the takeaway there is, don't stretch it crazily when it's wet.
Yeah,
I mean, that's the
because you can bust it.
yeah,
I mean, you're
yeah.
gonna
That's
bust your hair when it's wet.
it's gonna only snap back so much, and it's got more flexibility when it's wet. So you stretch it further, it snaps back less. So
Yeah.
I think that
Yeah.
there are a few more questions to be asked in that situation, but.
Yeah.
We will